I left my London job thinking I would finally have freedom. I thought running a cafe would mean peace, control, and maybe even more family time. Instead, I'm working more than ever, I'm behind on bills, and most of the time, I feel like I'm failing. This was supposed to be my dream, but now it's breaking me. I'm going to show you exactly what this journey really looks like. The good, the bad, and the part I didn't want to admit until now. If you didn't know, I used to be a bus driver in London. I used to love my job. I never hated my job. Well, some of the parts I did, but if you look at it in general, I actually did enjoy my job. I didn't love it that much, but it was alright for me. To be honest, it was a fixed income job. I always knew how much I was getting paid for the next 5 years. If I had done overtimes, if I worked on bank holidays and whatnot, I always knew how much I was going to get, and it was set. So there was a structure in place, and everything was so easy. I used to get paid on my holidays. If I had any sick days, I used to get paid for those too, which was really nice. Who wouldn't love a job like that? And I enjoyed driving as well. I still do enjoy driving, especially when it comes to large vehicles. They're much nicer to drive, so I did enjoy driving them too. So I did enjoy driving the buses, which is the reason why I never complained about my job. The only thing I could say is it's the customers that used to annoy me sometimes, especially night times. In general terms, the job is nice, but the customers can be pain. That's my honest truth. But of course, just like any other job, there is pain points as well. First of all, it's the lack of freedom. With this job, I used to know what I used to do for the next 2 years, so I have to plan my life around my job schedule, if you get what I mean. 1 week, I used to go work at 4 in the morning, and the next week, I used to go work at 4 in the afternoon. So that was a bit painful to do, because then what happens is you have to plan your life around that, basically, around your job, basically, which was really bad for me. And some of the days were really repetitive. And the main thing is I used to feel stuck in that job, because let's be honest, you know what you're doing for the next 2 years, and every year you're going to learn what you're going to do for the next 2 years, and you know how much you're going to get paid, and you have to set your life around your work times, which was really not for me. I mean, don't get me wrong, there was people like working there for 30 years, 40 years. I mean, I'm not saying it could be bad for me, but it could be the dream job for you. It's totally up to you, but I didn't enjoy that side, to be honest. That side was really not for me. It was a safe job, but I was feeling just like existing, nothing more. I was just any bus driver, driving buses around London, and that was my life. To be honest with you, I always had a passion for a coffee, and all my friends and relatives, well, not all of them, but most of them either had a coffee shop, cafe, or they worked in one. So that's what really attracts me to opening one. And I did really like the idea, because you get to open up at 8, close at 4, and you're home by 5 or maximum 6, which was really attracting to me, because that meant I could have spent more time with my family. You know them nights where you sit down and dream of nice things? That's what I used to do. I used to dream of opening my own place, just running it and making lots of money. Well, that was the main thing with everything, to be honest. Even with this YouTube channel, it's just making money. But I do enjoy making the videos and creating content like this, because in the future, my son's gonna open these videos and watch me when I was younger, and it's a good memory for me as well. And money is a plus side, because I used to do this back before when I was a little kid, when YouTube never used to exist. I used to post videos on Facebook, if you believe it or not. But yes, I had this idea. I shared it to my wife. She said, it's fine, whatever you do, I'm with you. Then I started looking for places. First, what was I thinking to open? I was thinking to open up appliances, but lucky for me, I never done that, which is really good. Well, the most important thing is I wanted to have more time while opening my business, a purpose and ownership of my life, which I know I used to have that with my old job. And I think I'm very lucky to be in this place that I am in at the moment, which I am very grateful. Then after a long research, Paradise Café came up, and this was how it used to look like before I got the shop, and you know how it looks now already. Let's talk about some harsh realities where your most business gurus will never tell you about. Well, in the beginning, I thought owning your own business would be calm, creative, and fulfilling. But that wasn't the case. If you know, I ended up doing everything. I was the barista, I was the chef, I was the manager, I was the accountant. So it was not that easy as you thought. Well, in this life, nothing is that easy, to be honest. I know if you're watching this, you're either planning to open up something, or you're either tired of your job. Let me know down in the comments what you're up to. I'm really curious and I would love to know about your life. And if there's any help I can do, let me know down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to help you out in your journey. My shop, I open up at 8. But I don't go at 8. I go earlier and my shop closes at 4. But I never leave at 4. I always leave around 5 or 6. Which isn't that bad, but I still do go earlier and leave later. And one thing I can tell you is, it's not that really easy to get customers through your door. It is really hard. I'm doing everything in my power to get more people into my shop. Because if my shop does better, that means I'm doing better as well. Recently, you might know that I expanded my shop. This is actually a really cool product. If I can find the link, I'll put it down in the description. You can buy it too. It really helps when you do barbecues and whatnot. Look, I used to remember sitting at the shop when I used to close. I used to think this is not going to work out because we was pulling in, I don't know, £2,000 a week, which was not enough to cover the bills, the rent, the wages and whatnot. It was just not enough. I had really low points through my journey. It was really hard in the beginning. I did feel like I messed up. I know I had breaking points, but I had more moments that kept me going. For example, I had many customers that are coming back to me saying how much of a good job we were doing in the cafe, which really kept me going so much. And if you're watching this and if you visit me on a regularly, thank you very much. It actually means a lot. That's where one of the reasons basically I kept going, and it does really help me. And my son, when I come back home and I see my son smiling, I literally forget about everything. I remember the reason why am I doing this. When I see him smiling, it just literally lights up my world and it means everything to me. These are the small things that literally remind me, why am I doing this? Why am I literally started in the first place? Why am I moved to Nottingham from London? It was all because for him, so that he has a really good future. And of course I cannot forget, I have you. I have you that commenting saying how much really good job am I doing. And every single positive comment that you leave literally changes my mood as well. When I read those comments, it literally means the world to me as well. So I'm really thankful to have you, my family, my customers that kept me going. I know my cafe is not winning at the moment, but I am not done fighting. Thanks to all of you, thanks to all of my customers, and thanks to my family. There is some hard lessons that I learned along the way running Paradise Café. Running your own business is not just only about passion, it's about systems. You need to have systems in place. And you need people around you. You need people around you like yourself, like my family, like my business partner. You need a community, you need a mentor, and you need an emotional support with you. And with that being said, I think in the near future, I'm going to release a course which will show you how to succeed in any business, and with my mentorship, I think you can get a lot more further in the life. What do you think about that? Are you interested in that? And if I release a course, would you buy it? Just let me know down in the comments. That's what I'm thinking, so I might do that. I'm not really sure at the moment, but yeah. And remember, it's okay to be scared, but it's not okay to lie yourself. I thought running my own business would give me extra time. It didn't. It did give me a purpose, but I had to earn it. It wasn't that easy. Okay, let's get to the real talk now. I'm not rich. Well, I'm not there yet, but I'm still here. Business is still hard, but I am much wiser. I have started rebuilding things. I have a new menu on the way. I have repeat customers. I'm collecting email lists of my customers as well. So when I have new products or new menu or new deals on my shop, I can just email it to them and head them back into my shop. It's been nearly 8 months and the business is doing okay. I'm not in the position where I want to be in, but I am enjoying the journey so far. I have new plans for the business, which I will be revealing in the upcoming videos. So I think it's time to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, there's a subscribe button just down below. Just press that and turn all the notifications on. You can get notified when I upload a new video. If you're thinking to quit your job for your dream, just know this: it will test you, but it will grow you. And it's not going to be that quick as you think. It's going to take time, because good things, they take time. Just know this: I walked away from a safe job in London because I wanted something more. I wanted freedom, creativity, and ownership. But who could have thought I didn't know that I was going to have this much pain. Paradise Café literally tested me in every way possible. Tested my patience, my finance, my relationship, and even my identity. But through the hard days, and even the harder nights, I learned something that no job ever gave me, and that is purpose. Not the pretty kind that your favorite business gurus that post online, but the kind that comes with sacrifices, with sweat, with staying open even no one walks in. If you're watching this and thinking to do a big leap, just know that dream is real, but the cost is too. And sometimes you don't grow until something breaks. Well, this is my journey. It's not perfect, but it's mine. And I hope it's worth it. And if you want to learn how much I earned from Paradise Café and how much Paradise Café makes, just watch this video and I'll see you guys on the next one.